Yeah, hello there. This is a quick training on the Royal Bridge protocol. It uses the announcement feature widget that's included in your template. First thing we need to do is log in, of course, which is shown on the screen. Next thing we need to do is, if we've already created the page, go to it, and you'll know basically then to edit the relevant fields. But if you've never done it before, create a page. That's add page. In this case, I'm calling it Royal Bridge protocol. You need to give it a permalink, which is just a web address, which is a name that can be found on the internet. In this case, I've called it Royal Bridge, and then I've added the announcement widget. Having added the announcement widget, I then fill in the blanks on that announcement widget page. It's a form to fill in. In this case, I use the example of HRA's Duke of Edinburgh when he passed in 2021. Then you're quite easy to see. Essentially, heading 1 and 2 are usually from and to dates, and then messages that might you wish to display on the screen from the chairman, yourself, and so on and so forth. The text color and background color are the main colors used on the page. Background is pretty much always set to black because that's the protocol, but that might not be true if it was some other kind of announcement. And the text color is the white, which is the opposite of black, of course, for the when it's less good news. When you select standard, it means that the menu will still be visible. If you select full screen, then you need to put in the main site link because the nav won't be there and someone will need to click the link to be able to get to it. On the next page, I have shown an example of. Last thing we're going to do is to set the page that we've just created as our home page, and we just use the checkbox that's shown on the screen to do that. Once we've checked that box, press publish, and it takes over as the home page of the site. When we do want to go backwards, we simply select the old page that used to be the home page, whatever you've called that, and you do the same thing, which is basically use the checkbox to set as home page. But whenever you use this checkbox on any page, it becomes the home page. So that's the way we make it take over and then revert back to where we were. You can then choose to leave the Royal Bridge Protocol page published or unpublished, which is more normal practice. Thank you. Here I have an example for you of the Royal Protocol homepage takeover in standard form, where you can see the picture of HRH is from and to date and the little message that we left. Thank you for listening.